Take one.
Tonight we're gonna eat while we're talking. We're gonna have dinner with you.
We're having taco tots. See it?
Taco tots.
It's really good. So tonight, on tonight's episode, we'll discuss the wind.
The wind.
50 miles per hour constant.
Ridiculous.
Sandstorm. Fine glacial silt sand blowing by.
I woke up around 1:20 and it was mass chaos outside the camper, and I open up the blinds and I look out and it's like everybody
They're all leaving.
is leaving, and I can see water where water was not right by our camper.
There was a new river behind us that wasn't there when we pulled
There
in.
was a new river next to us. I was like, oh shoot, is something happening? Should we be leaving?
Right.
So I woke Alex up. I'm like, there's a new river outside our window.
Yeah.
And it seems like everybody's leaving.
It was weird.
So-
It cleared out at just before 2. It was, I'd say 80% of the people were gone compared to when we pulled in.
Yeah. I'd never seen anything like it. And not being from here or ever been there before, was this normal?
Turns out it's normal. We happen to be here during the run of the Reds, and it's dip net season. So they use these super long nets and they dip it in the river. It's a super short fishing season, which was why the whole place was mass chaos. We woke in the morning and mass chaos was gone and arrived back fairly quickly. But it was less chaos. It was just people fishing.
And it's not that we dislike chaos. We camp in chaos. We camp where there's four-wheelers and motorcycles and chaos.
Sure. It's
That doesn't bother us.
different expectations.
It
We were
was-
expecting silence
it
and
was
peace and solitude.
Different
not,
from what we've had.
not ORV fishing park madness, firework, craziness.
That part didn't even bother me. It was
didn't. The wind really
the
kinda
wind.
made it.
And then when all of those people were leaving, it was like, should we be worried?
Apparently we weren't worried enough because we didn't leave.
Yeah, clearly.
We woke to a beautiful morning.
It was a great morning. The winds had died down. Everything coated in sand in the camper. Alex and Zoe had a fun adventure.
So we found 2 eagles sitting on a log. Got really close to them. Like, I swear it was feet. And they flew up a little bit, and then they landed. Zoe chased up to them again, and they flew up again. She chased them for a long time.
We packed up and
Started up on the McCarthy Road.
we traveled down the McCarthy Road, which is the 60 miles of dirt, well, what we thought was going to be all gravel. Turns out we actually did a mile or 2 of it last night before we even got to camp, so we were partially already down it.
Yeah. There was a lot of pavement. I was surprised. I had heard stories of terrible conditions. And I was really surprised the first like 10 miles was paved,
Yeah,
or mostly paved, and pretty decent paving.
yeah,
It was torn up in spots here and there, but it was decent.
yeah. We hit the road at 10:56 a.m.
And we got here, I think we decided around 1:30.
around 1:30.
1:30 hit the end of the road. Honestly, the road was fine. We were doing 25-ish, 30-ish, sometimes 40. Certainly there were sections that you had to slow down for, but nothing like the washboards and the terrible rough spots and potholes and the things I had envisioned were going to be a terrible, slow 5-mile-per-hour day.
But I think that's because we did it early in the year.
I think that's why we came south, was for this road first thing,
Right.
when the road was good. I thought the road was great. We got here in 2.5 hours, including stopping at a really awesome train bridge. So yeah, if you're coming down here in a truck camper, no issues. You can do 25, 30, no problem. Just keep your eyes peeled for railroad. What do you
Some
call it?
railroad ties
Railroad
that
ties.
happened towards the end of it, and I'll post a picture with the mileage where we saw them so that you can be aware of them. We only saw 3, I believe.
It wasn't as bad as everything I had heard. We're kind of tucked away from the river. There's a river, you can't really see it, but it's just right over there. Pretty major river.
We have some PTSD from the wind along the river, so we decided to stay away from the river tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, it's windy right here even. And you can see we were out here in the sun and it was beautiful, but we put some coats on and we're trying to stay out of the wind. Yeah, good overall spot. Really cheap. What'd you say it was? $35 for 4 nights?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be $35 per night. It was $35 period. Wow.
Starlink's great. Solar's great. You got everything you need right here.
There are pit toilets. There's no hookups or anything like that.
Yeah, they're clean. I found a pretty butterfly in there. Maybe that'll make the video. We'll see.
Alex and his butterflies.
I know. Gene's gonna mock me. We walked into town. The town's called McCarthy. It's across a footbridge across to the other side. There's a little espresso shop and a little saloon.
We found ice cream.
Ice cream. Had a great Huckleberry ice cream at the main general store thing in McCarthy. Some cool old cars, like 1930s gangster looking cars. I couldn't imagine driving one of those out here in the 30s.
Oh my gosh. How did you get gas?
I mean, it was not just the 60-mile road, it was the whole thing.
Right.
That'd be epic. There's a little restaurant there we might hit up, and a saloon that we might hit up. They're gonna have a comedy show, which is kind of funny to see out here because there's really like 5 buildings. It's not like it's a city.
Right.
But a lot of good activities planned. Hopefully the next couple of days we'll have some cool videos.
Couple of hikes.
I don't know if we mentioned it. We're in the Wrangell St. Elias National Park. It's the largest national park in the U.S. Don't know how much larger it is than the next one, but I just know it's the biggest.
Yeah. And again, beautiful mountain views.
And look at those. We're not even zoomed in. They're right there, taking the whole skyline. If you go around the corner that way.
And those are small
A
ones.
full-on glacier. Root glaciers right
Yeah,
around the
that's
corner.
where we're hiking to tomorrow. Hopefully we're gonna get out onto the glacier.
Yep.
We got some spikes, so. All right, stay tuned for tomorrow's adventures.